How to score a sleep study using single-channel EEG per AASM. Have you ever wondered how a sleep study is scored using just a single channel of electroencephalography? It's a fascinating process that follows specific guidelines set by the American Academy of Sleep Medicine. Let's break it down step by step. First, the American Academy of Sleep Medicine recommends using multiple channels of electroencephalography for accurate sleep staging. However, studies show that certain single or limited channel setups can still provide reliable results. For example, channels like F for M1, C for M1, and O to M1 are commonly used, but alternatives like FZCZ or AASCZ can work just as well for scoring sleep stages and arousals. Next, let's talk about how sleep stages are identified using electroencephalography. The scoring is based on specific features observed in 30-second segments. When a person is awake, the electroencephalography shows a lot of alpha rhythm between 8 to 13 Hz. As they transition to light sleep, known as stage N1, the activity changes to low amplitude, mixed frequency patterns. In stage N2, sleep spindles and K-complexes appear, while deep sleep, or stage N3, is characterized by high-amplitude slow waves. Rapid eye-movement sleep, often referred to as REM sleep, looks similar to wakefulness with low-voltage mixed frequency. Arousal scoring is another key aspect. Arousal is defined as a brief shift in electroencephalography frequency to the alpha or theta range. This shift must last at least 3 seconds after 10 seconds of stable sleep. Arousal scoring is particularly important in sleep apnea cases, as frequent arousals disrupt sleep and can worsen symptoms. When diagnosing sleep apnea, accurately scoring sleep stages and arousals is essential. This helps determine the apnea-hypopnea index and respiratory event-related arousals. Even with a single channel of electroencephalography, if placed correctly, it can still identify sleep onset, stages, and arousals. This is crucial for assessing the severity of sleep apnea during in-lab polysomnography or home sleep apnea testing. However, there are limitations to consider. While single-channel electroencephalography can provide results similar to a full montage, it requires careful validation and trained scorers. The American Academy of Sleep Medicine endorses multiple channels for the highest accuracy, but acceptable montages with fewer channels can still yield reliable results. Interscorer reliability may be slightly better with the recommended montages, but single-channel methods remain as effective, especially in settings with limited resources. So, scoring a sleep study with a single channel of electroencephalography, according to the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, involves using specific features to identify sleep stages and arousals. This method can be effective for evaluating sleep apnea when full setups are unavailable, as long as the montage is approved and scorers are trained to recognize key patterns.